I have seen a lot of good-looking candidates gets rejected while others get selected. Let me tell you why. In this video, I am going to tell you why good looks doesn't ensure a selection into your cabin crew interview and what the airlines are actually judging you for and what are the mistakes that the good-looking candidates really make that cost them their selection. My name is Satya Rajendran and I have over a decade of experience as a cabin crew, and the question that we have at hand is really crucial, especially for the people who get rejected and are confused why this is happening. So the biggest misconception or the biggest myth that I have heard about my job is that this job is all about good looks. People usually think that cabin crew are this kind of people who dress well, who put on a lot of makeup and get on a plane, and they who travel here and there. But is this a reality? It is not. In reality, cabin crew are safety professionals and they are the brand ambassadors of the airline. So when I tell this, don't get me wrong, don't think like, looks doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Each candidate has to meet a certain appearance standards, but there are a lot of things that matters more. More than your looks, what matters over here is your communication skill, is your personality, your emotional intelligence, and whether you are a person who can work in a team, whether you are a person who is open to suggestion, and all these things matter more than your looks. So if you're wondering, if you're thinking like you have the looks but you didn't get selected, then the reason must be one of the things that I'm going to give you or a combination of the reason that I'm going to give you. Again, if you need more clarity or personalized feedback, you can reach out to me on my TopMate, which I will be linking in the comment as well as in the description. So in TopMate, I do offer you personal feedback as well as interview preparation on a more personal note. Basically, we sit down and custom make answers for you guys. So if you are interested, you can check that out. So back to our video. The reason is communication alignment. Howsoever good looking you are, if you're not able to communicate your thought, your mind to the other person, you will not get selected. So when I say this, each and every question that that are being asked in the airline interview are designed to test the communication skills that you have. Especially if you are able to, communicate, we can do. Any person can do in a normal circumstance, but even though you are fluent in English, even though you are fluent in Hindi, when you are in a situation, when you are under a lot of stress, then that person may not be able to talk with the other person with clarity. So that is one thing that the airlines want. They want people, even in the most strenuous situation, able to communicate in a proper manner to the other person. Let's say, for example, now the winter is going on, the temperature is going down, and there is force situation over the northern part of India, and we have a lot of delays due to force majeure. As the frontline employees of the airline, most often the cabin crew has to take the brunt of it. You can't blame people as well, because they have to reach from point A to point B, and if they can't do that on time, they will get frustrated, and the crew are the first people that they see, and they are taking it out on the cabin crew. Again, if you are in this situation, you know the reason for the delay, but the people are kind of like getting on your toes and they are kind of like breaching all these things, then you may not be in the right frame of mind to answer the questions that they are posing you. But again, that is your duty. You should be able to do that. So situations like this, the only thing that you have at hand is your communication skill, your people's skills. So if you are able to tackle this at the initial stage with all the resources, the personal soft skills that you have, then you win. Otherwise, this will escalate to a situation that is beyond your control. So that is why your people skill and your communication skills are really important in aviation. The good news is communication is something that can be taught, that can be learned. So how you can improve your communication? Most of the airlines in India, they need fluency in English or Hindi. Whichever language you are not that good at, you can get a hang of it. You can learn the language. Then again, learning language is not enough. What you can do is like you can research on the frequently asked questions and also research a bit about the airline, so you can know what kind of a person that the airline is looking. I have also made a lot of videos on this interview preparations. You can find in my playlist videos dedicated to airlines like Emirates, Etihad, Riyadh Air, Kuwait Air, Air India. So I have included a lot of frequently asked questions of all these airlines and how you can answer to this question. I've researched a lot on the values of the airline, and I try to incorporate all those values in the model question that I'm giving you. So what you can do is like you can go over there, check out the videos, and whichever airline that you are preparing for, you can go over there and see the model question. And I don't recommend copying the model answers. Take ideas from that and always personalize this. So the first one that we talk about is communication, and the two is service mindset. You can't get into any airline without having a service mindset. So every question, whenever you are answering any of the questions, the recruiter will closely listen to you to see whether you're focusing on yourself or you're focusing on the people. I will always tell you, don't make your answers all about you. Talk about the people. Tell them about how people-minded a person you are. You are a person with a lot of empathy. You are a person who always put people first, and you are a person who is always interested in helping people. So even in the question that we were discussing in the last video, tell us about yourself, you're not supposed to talk all about yourself. Yes, tell us about yourself. They are asking for your thing, but they are not interested in your childhood, your life story, or something like of that sort. They're only interested in your personality, that too to see how good you are with people, whether you are a person with a lot of empathy, whether you are a person who can help people. Because remember, above all, airline is a service organization, and they need people with this mindset, with this attitude over there to help people and to help them get more business. The third reason that you may get rejected is your interview presence. So this is one thing that always get misunderstood. People think like, interview presence is all about being seen, grabbing the attention, don't let others speak, dominate it, and always aggressively push your opinion. And they think that if they are doing this, if they are kind of like dominating the entire scenario, especially in the GD round, what will happen? The interviewer will notice you, and that may get them selected. Yes, the first part is right. The interviewer will definitely notice you, but not for the right reason. They will notice you and will decide immediately that this is a strict no person. Because airline doesn't want those kind of people who are constantly talking about themselves only, who are always dominating, because you need people to work in a team. If you're working in a team, you need people who respect others' opinion, who kind of like take opinions from everybody and decide together. So what instead you can do in this is like whenever you are answering question, especially in your GD round, always show leadership. So leadership is not about ruling, leadership is not about dominating, leadership is all about initiating conversation, is all about giving opportunity to others. Whenever somebody is talking, don't cut them in, let them continue, let them complete their sentence, and then you start. And you can also show all this kind of professionalism in whenever you're talking. So these things are very crucial. Only if you have all these kind of traits that you will ever get selected, because we need people who can work as a team. So a self-minded person, a selfish person who is not letting others speak, who is not listening to others, is not a right person, will not be a good person in a service industry. So that is the reason number 3 that you may get rejected in your airline interview. So now the reason number 4 is your body language. Your body speaks even before you do. Body language is very crucial because in airline you need people who are really approachable. So see, you are a flight attendant and you are the person that the people are supposed to approach whenever they need something, whenever they are in need, whenever they are in danger or anything of that sort. So you are the only person I can say that they can approach. So airline really need approachable person over there. You can't afford to have a person who is not approachable. So you need to demonstrate to your recruiter that you are an approachable person. And one good way to show is your body language It can be your friend as well as your foe. So I will say make it your friend. How can you make it your friend? You can always maintain eye contact. This is one good thing. Always maintain open body posture. And then whenever you're talking, always have a very natural smile on your face. Always uphold this positive demeanor whenever you are interacting with others, whenever you are giving your answers or any of that sort. Again, it is very crucial to control nervousness in your tone. It is very crucial to avoid fidgeting. It is very crucial to avoid all these things that betray you. So whenever you're tense, that shows in your face, and you really can't do that, because as we have already stated, airline is a place where that you are constantly under stress. So stress is a situation that you should thrive on, I will say. So you should learn to thrive on situations where you are under pressure. So at least you need to show a beginning of that. At least you need to show that yes, you can handle stress. Then only you get hired. Because all these things are, you will get a knack of it as the time passes, as you start working as a cabin crew. All these traits will come gradually because you are doing this every day, but you have something to begin on. So that is the only thing that the recruiter is looking for. You need to have a platform. Then the airline will build on that. They will give you training and they will mold you to the way that the airline wants, to their standards, to their expectation, but they just require a platform to do that, and just show them that you have that platform. So always use this positive body language to show them that you are an open person. So that is all about the video, guys, and I hope now you understand the reason why you didn't get selected in your last interview, and then you can prepare better in the next interview. Always remember, rejection doesn't mean that you are not worthy. It just means that there is scope for more improvement. How you can improve? You can improve on your communication, you can research on the airline, then you can prepare model answers, practice them over and over again, that it comes as natural as your personal story. So that is how you ensure you get selected to an airline interview. So that is all for you guys today. So if this video helped you, please comment prepared and then like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. I regularly post videos on interview preparedness, and a lot of interviews are coming up. Riyadh is coming India again to Hyderabad, and then Air India hiring is going on, Akasa hiring is going on, and I was getting demand on making videos on Akasa. I will be doing that next. So that is all for today, guys. Bye bye and take care.